Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It's been a minute since I've popped on for a Chariot chat, and now here I am on like the hottest day of the year. We're in a heat wave here, so I'm leaving the car running, but my phone is really hot, so I don't know if I'll be able to record this fully. But it's making me laugh because as I was just dropping my son off at a pool party, I was just kind of thinking about some of the real life things that have been playing up in my world to share with you guys and the little spiritual breadcrumbs that I get from them. And the other night, my two twin nieces were here for a cousin sleepover with my youngest daughter. And they're 9 years old. My little one's 8. And so the three girls were poised for their exciting movie night sleepover. Everybody was all set up and good to go. And it came time to put on pajamas. And my one niece discovered she had forgotten to pack them. Now she's visiting from out of town. She's staying with my mom for a week. So this was part of the excitement of the week, was getting to see our cousins and spend time together and do some fun things. But she was really upset about these pajamas and not having them, and to the point that she thought that the only option, the only solution we could come up with was just going back home to her grandmother's house, like my mom's, I can't stay here because I don't have pajamas. And finally we reached a satisfactory solution, which was an extra pair of pajamas that we had on hand, but they happened to be winter pajamas that said, "When in doubt, chill out." So I was thinking about that slogan as I was driving home, and as I'm feeling now, because it's starting to get a little warm in here. I'm actually going to turn up the air a little bit. Hopefully it won't be too noisy for you. When in doubt, chill out, and just kind of processing all the energies that are at hand right now. You may have noticed that there was a lot going on this week. On the Sharecast, we talked about our collective messages this week, all leading up to the energies that we're in now. Solstice, Cancer season, full moon in Capricorn. It's all unfolding over the last 24 hours. We are in it. It is officially summer or winter, depending on where you are in the world. The sun is in Cancer, and we have a full moon in Capricorn that is peaking in just a few hours from when I'm recording this. So some of the themes, some of the key words that have been getting used have to do with sort of, reconciling feelings, actions, being responsible, taking responsibility, and sort of maturing into, sort of taking accountability for the things, the choices we've made. All right, when in doubt, chill out. My phone had to chill out, so I got cut off from transmission in the Chariot. So I brought it back in here. It actually feels pretty divinely orchestrated because we're here at the Summer Solstice Altar. You may have seen that my littlest daughter helped to put together the healing elements that are on this altar. She chose the sprays, the crystals, the seashells, everything. It was a really neat experience for both of us. And I've been cranking out the solstice readings today, and I'm poised to do another here. So that's all set up here, which I'll be diving into next. But I thought before I did that, I would just pull a card from the Oracle decks that I'm using along with this beautiful Luna Soul Tarot, which is the deck I'm using. If you have had or are going to have a solstice reading with me, we're using a beautiful tarot deck called Luna Soul Tarot, and I have two Oracle decks that I also use to pull some final messages as a part of this spread. If you have chosen a summer solstice, or a winter solstice spread is also available to those in the Southern Hemisphere, or in some cases, some in the Southern Hemisphere still having the summer spread, and vice versa. So whatever calls to you. But this has been really fun. It's bringing through a lot of illuminating messages. I'm going to leave this special available through the end of this month. So if you want to have your own solstice spread, I will have this here for us through the end of June. So do check that out if you're interested. But let's get us a little collective message here. And I'm going to spray the Sunrise New Dawn. I've been we have 6 sprays that were chosen to support us, and they've each been coming in their own unique way. And I just kind of intuitively tap into who I'm pulling the cards for, which sprays I want to infuse the space with as I'm pulling their cards. And then as we read them, which I do right on Marco Polo. I send you a direct message. And this is all to go with a part 1 video that's already playing, which has the choosing of the color crystal spirit animal cards that are in the background here. And I also get into, you know, different astrological aspects and things that are supporting us into and through solstice. So we are going to pick a collective card here. I believe I was talking about taking responsibility for choices we've made as I was cut off and told to chill out in the chariot. You know, but what I wanted to say about that was that, yes, time to get serious, take responsibility for the choices we've made, but it doesn't have to be so serious, right? There's this overwhelming encouragement for us to embrace our inner child, to be more playful. And that was all a part of having Alaina come here and choose for us. And she immediately chose the inner child spray, and made some choices I wouldn't have made if it wasn't for her. And they've been perfect. So with all of that in mind, we're going to choose a card from this absolutely gorgeous Whispers of the Ocean deck by Angela Hartfield. It's one of my favorites to pull out when I'm feeling ocean vibes. She also has, there's a beautiful deck called Whispers of Aloha. Oh, and that's actually, I'm channeling that today. That's what it says here on my shirt, Aloha Summer. This Leo is very happy about that happening here in my neck of the woods. It is officially summertime. But it's hot. It is hot. So when in doubt, chill out, right? Chill out. Counting our blessings, no matter what season. And also being able to channel the energy of the sun, no matter where we are in the world or what season we're in or what's happening outside. It's all within us. So that's been a key message that I've been seeing come forward as well. So let's see what wants to come forward for us here, just sort of in the midst of solstice and full moon. Woo, got some jumpers. Too many jumpers to take. We just want one, because if I can, I might pull from this other beautiful deck as well. That's it. Ooh, card 5, change direction with ease. This is going to call for the readers. So let me show you this beautiful card. Number 5, which is the number of change, transformation of, there's a bit of chaos and confusion that can ensue in a 5 energy. Change, you know, but do so with ease. When in doubt, chill out, right? Let's see what it says. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So let's see about that. I'm going to park that here and tap into the beautiful guidebook. Card number 5. Life can quickly change direction. Remember to remain flexible, as this will enable you to move gracefully through change. This card indicates transformation around a pivotal point in your life, when new options become possible and move into your awareness. Change is not only likely to happen, it is certain to happen, and in next to no time at that. Your transformation will be personal and may require you to step onto a new and unfamiliar path. You may need to alter your present course and move things in an unfamiliar direction to turn things around to ensure you are creating the right outcomes in your life. This phase calls for perseverance and faith. Be open to and willing to seek out new possibilities. Butterfly fish. Of course it's a butterfly fish. I mean, if you've been here, you know that we have been tapping into the butterfly all June. That was, I mean, my mantra this month, June, transform into abundance. And we've been talking about the butterfly life cycle. A little spoiler alert over here that the card that came forward is butterflies. So even when we turn towards the ocean, we get the butterfly fish, of course. So let's just see about the butterfly fish. Butterfly fish are a symbol for change. The soul, creativity, freedom, joy, and color. They quickly change their direction and always move gracefully through the water. Butterfly fish are messengers of the moment and come in a wide array of colors and with unique markings. They are comfortable in the shallow as well as deeper parts of the ocean. Butterfly fish reminds you not to take things too seriously. Stop. This is what I was saying, right? Not to take things too seriously and to get up and move. If you remember, if you were tuning in on the Empowerment Sharecast, our Queen of the Moon Oracle card for this week, for this lunation happening now, was action, right? Action of swords, action. We had this movement that was being encouraged. So butterfly fish are comfortable in the shallow as well as the deeper parts of the ocean, reminding you not to take things too seriously and to get up and move. So if you are waiting to begin a new process, you might need to put it in a bit more effort and find what you are missing. Yeah, so what this whole taking responsibility, getting serious, we're maturing into what's possible is about is recognizing how our choices and the steps we have taken have had outcomes, have had consequences. You know, there's been a cause and an effect. And with as much detached awareness as possible, we're not judging, we're not criticizing, shaming, blaming. We're just observing that those choices equaled an outcome where I am now. And as I take stock and utilize these 2 full moons in Capricorn to really mature into a perspective that shows me that when all is in balance, I am best served. So when I am tapping into my playful side and not taking things so seriously, but also taking steps and accountability for those things that I can bring in to inform what I am manifesting in my life. I love that. That's beautiful. I'll pull one more. The other deck I'm working with is the Monarch Manifestor. Absolutely love this one too. They both have Hawaiian energies, which I am really digging. So here we go again with the Aloha energies too, as both creators are from Hawaii. So this one, we're just going to tap in for a final word. This is the last deck I use when I'm doing your personal solstice reading, just for a little punctuation mark for the messages that come through for you. So here for us collectively, as we move into this weekend, through these full moon energies today, let's see what comes forward. And again, if you want to join me, I have a full moon empowerment reading available a la carte where you can get that full moon reading, the spread that I did, and then personal card pulls for you. And then also the solstice readings. So both are available through the link. Check the bio or look here. I'll share that in case you did want to come along. You can choose your own empowerment and see where you want to tap in because there's so many messages coming in right now. All right, one last card, please. Synchronicities. Synchronicities, beautiful. So yeah, I think that in this school of life, in this pod, in this collective, that we're bringing forward all of these great energies for change, but also for play. The dolphins bring forward that childlike, playful energy as well, following the synchronicities, you know, being in touch with those playful aspects of ourselves, but also that the more that we do that and we lighten the energy, and when in doubt, we chill out, the more those synchronicities build on each other. And the more that we find that we get more of the same, we attract in all of those high vibrational energies. So the synchronicities card is saying that the universe is always responding to your thoughts and vibrations. It responds with signs, messages, and synchronistic events. It isn't uncommon for these synchronicities to be brushed off as a coincidence. When you experience a synchronicity, give it the recognition it deserves. Acknowledge that you have attracted this to you as a direct reflection of your thoughts and feelings. Synchronistic events can be phone calls out of the blue from an old friend you were thinking about, to overhearing a conversation about the exact thing that you were just thinking about. The more you continue to acknowledge and focus on the synchronistic events happening around you, the more of them you will attract. Have fun with it. It can be exciting to experiment with. The universe always says yes. It's up to you to grab onto the line of energy it sends by way of noticing the signs, messages, and synchronicities. So, butterfly fish, dolphins, and of course, yes, Alaina chose an amethyst dolphin for our altar. So we have that beautiful, playful energy coming in, but also the amethyst has us connecting into our intuition. It's very protective and it's amplifying of the energy. So once again, when we open up to attracting in, following those spiritual breadcrumbs, we attract more of the same. So really, this is about connecting in with our third eye, with our inner knowing, our intuition. Yeah, it's a beautiful time to play with all of those things. So thank you guys for being here. I will be back over the weekend for our collective card pulls for next week, which if I look at the calendar, yeah, we're winding down June. But we're still working with the Tarot of Oneness for the week ahead. We'll bring in our Oracle decks for some supportive messages. And of course, I will offer complimentary personal card pulls over on the Sharecast. So thank you guys so much for being here. Wishing you many solstice blessings. Happy full moon. Let me know if you want to come along for one of these special offerings. I would love to connect further with you. Much love.